Hello everyone, this is Group SWML23. I'm Okoth Victor, together with my colleagues Johanna Mahamat and Elman Shematz. We are here to present our business module for the Digital Elder, which is an AI-powered African moral narrative classifier and a story generator. The problem we are working on, it is recently when you see the African moral knowledge, what is the folk tales, proverbs, songs, which is mainly oral, it is rapidly fading from modern digital ecosystems. So currently, AI or the GPT or the Llama is Western centric, so it cannot classify or generate culturally grounded African moral narratives. So educators and communities or learners across Africa, they lack a scalable access to authentic, structured, and moral content in AI tools. So the ground truth labels are scarce, wrong narrative challenges the standard transformer models, whereby we can talk of the quadratic attention and the fragmentations. So the solution we came up with after basing on our problem, we came up with a digital elder, which is an AI system that preserves or classifies and generates African moral stories. Why did we come up with this solution? So we built a pipeline to ingest, clean, and structure raw African folktale texts into an AI already corpus. So we trained 10 plus transformer models. For example, the XML Roberta, the Debata, the Big Bad, the Longformer for moral narrative classification using a semi-supervised and weak-labeled learning. Unlike the existing AI, our system is culturally conditioned. It generates original African moral stories, preserving the tone, the structure, and the ethic groundings. When you look at this technology, the technology and the architecture of our model, as I told you previously, we based on a semi-supervised transformer architecture, or I can say this is our African NLP. So we shall start with the data sources, or the data sources. Those are the folk tales, the proverbs. Then after having them, we do the data ingestion and standardization. Here we are loading and normalizing the text. After we do the preprocessing and cleaning, here we are removing the noise within our data. Then we structure the data, that is like building the analysis fields. After that, we shall do the EDA. Then after that, we shall do the topic discovery through the unsupervised modeling. Then we shall do the low-level learning through the weak supervision. Then we can do our model training, whereby we train over 10 models, whereby we chose only one model, which was the Llama. Then finally, we shall have our final product, which was the digital elder. When we talk of our business module, first of all, I would like to explain the impact and the stakeholders that will benefit from our module. The primary beneficiaries are the African schools, the universities, the cultural preservation NGOs, the Ministry of Education e-learning platforms, and the people. Open research datasets and model released publicly, future API licensing and EdTech platforms and digital library systems across Africa. When we talk about our potential partners, I will mention Makerere University, Masakane NLP Community, the African Language Technology Initiative, the UNESCO program, amidst all. Then, what are our future plans for our AI module? The next steps we are going to be looking at, it is seeking mentorship from these NLP researchers, the GPU Compute Resources, our partnership with the African Storytelling Organization and cultural institutions. So the vision we have is to expand to over 20 plus African languages. We grow the annotated corpus to deploy the digital elder as a web and mobile learning tool across Africa. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, you go with the ancestors. So digital elder is now how we carry that wisdom forward. Hope you have understood what we mean. Like if you want to go fast, you can go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with the ancestors' wisdom. So digital elder helps us to insert the wisdom of our culture into an AI generated module. This is how our prototype or the demo looks like, and the link will be here. So this is our we took a screenshot of how our digital elder system, because we already deployed it. So This is how our UI looks like. When you look at it, you see on the left side bar, this is the main UI, whereby we shall have the moral themes you can put. It shows briefly how you can work with it. You select the audience, you select the story life, you select the hero type. Basically, this is African based. It brings out the ancestral knowledge which we want to show. So, as I conclude, I want to sincerely thank our course lecturer for the academic guidance, the feedback, and the project direction. Then also thank our teammates for their collaboration in data preparation, analysis, and experimentation. We remain Group SWML23. Peace.